Greetings, everybody. I am Elder Ricky Lavon, teacher and facilitator of the Men's Bible Study Group at the Worthington Church. Now, we have actually been a group since about the spring of 2015, and actually in 2016, half of the year we continued to do single lessons every second and fourth Thursdays, and then eventually we actually split the second half of the year and went more into a book that we would be learning, Yet Will I Trust Him. And then my goal and my prayer is that each lesson after that will also be from books that we can be able to understand, be able to dive into, so that way maybe every 6 months, 3 or 4 months, who knows, depending upon how long that particular Bible study series is, we're going to dive more into the books to be able to get that deeper knowledge that we can really get from the Lord. However, in 2016, before we did that, we actually did about 11 lessons covering a wide range of topics, some of which include, I do have my notes here, in that we talked about Hosea, and we talked about the family issues and problems that can happen, as we all know, but also related back to the church with the Lord. We even talked about how God calls some of the major prophets, talking about Ezekiel, Jeremiah, and Isaiah. How did the Lord call each and every single one of them? What was different? What was same? How does the Lord call us in our lives to be able to be people, to be able to spread the gospel and the message about Him to those that we might come across? We even did a few lessons from one of the books called Foundation of the Fire. It's all about building a relationship with God, but using fire as a metaphor in doing so. We talked about like the initial lesson and then service as well, but there's many other lessons within that book. But we did definitely dive over into that. Then we want to do a series on I call it practical Christianity. The book of James is really good with that. We split that book up into two different lessons. It's like chapters 1 and 2, and it's 3, 4, and 5, or it's 1 through 3, or 4 and 5. You have to go there, check it out. But what we really want to do is go in there and see, practically speaking, how can we put our relationship with the Lord, how can we be who we are, be able to represent a good moral character in today's society in a practical means. But we also want to hear what the Lord had to say about being a practical Christian in today's society. So we learned a 3-lesson study on the Sermon on the Mount. And we just took each chapter from Matthew, chapter 5, 6, and 7, studied them individually, and really recognize what is the Lord calling for us to do, to become, so that we can be the messengers that we're supposed to be in this world. Well, if you would like to be able to use any of those lessons, please, by all means, go to lavari.com/men's Bible study /lessons 2016. Also, if you go to the main page, click on lessons, you'll see whatever study that we're doing right now. But off to the side, you'll also read and see where it says click here for previous lessons in 2016. Definitely want to be able to check that out. Please, by all means, use it whether it's individual or in a group. But just want to be able to spread that gospel, get it out there, so that people can be able to have an understanding, a knowledge of the Lord, and also a strong relationship with Jesus Christ. So thank you so much. Be blessed. Please continue to look at those lessons, and of course, come back regularly as we are currently in a lesson study as we speak, so that way you can also be up to date on wherever we are right now. Thank you, and have a great day.